Hey everyone, welcome back to Tiny Texas Tribe. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you our favorite books to read with toddlers at home. So I think that reading is very important, and I'm a big advocate that you can never have too many books. So as you guys may remember, I've stated it in a previous video, I'm also a teacher. So I teach 4th grade and 5th grade, and I know that's quite different than the toddler age group. I do see those effects of reading at an early age, even in that 4th grade, 5th grade time, that age range. So in 5th grade, there's some students that I have that love reading, absolutely will not put books down, love it. And then I have others who hate it, and it's like pulling teeth to get them to read. So I definitely see both sides. And when I ask parents of the ones that love reading, what did you do? How did you instill this love of reading for them? The number one thing they always say is that they started at an early age and they modeled it with themselves as well. So instead of being on their phone, they would try to model that they were reading. So that's something that is one of my personal goals, is to read more around my kids, because I'll be honest, there's times where I'm on my phone and I'm trying to decrease that as much as I can. But I also think that reading with your child is just extremely important at this age. And like I said, there's times where I'll be guilty of, it's nap time or bedtime and I just want to get things done. And when my daughter's not looking, because she's the one that really loves those long books, I might paraphrase a few parts or skip some pages here some days. But I try to remember not to do that, because I just want her to love reading and I want her to enjoy it. So just think about that. Everyone's guilty of doing it sometimes, but just remember to build that love of reading. So that being said, I'm going to show you all of the books that we love to read. All right, so I'm going to start with some board books to start us off, and then I will put the more picture books, a little bit older age, when they can handle that, towards the end, okay? But my daughter, she's 3 turning 4, and she still reads the board books to this day. Okay, so the very first book I'm going to start off with is the Never Touch a series. We love these Never Touch a series books. They're really cute. They always have a series of animals. So this is Never Touch a Hungry Hippo, but we have other versions of this book. They're pretty indestructible, I would say. They're pretty firm, and they're texturized on each page. So these are really amazing books for any age. My daughter's, this is probably her favorite first set of books that we started to introduce with her at a young age. And my son, Ollie, also is really loving them now at 19 months. So you can't go wrong with a texturized book for your little ones. So Never Touch a book series is awesome. Just to give you another example, here's a Never Touch a Polar Bear. Again, you can't go wrong with these texturized books. And they're and not only do I love the pages of the texture, I also love the text too, because it's really cute the way that they write their books. All right, next is any books by Sandra Boynton. And I hope I'm saying that right, Boynton. So we love this author. Her books are amazing. Some of our favorites, though, are the Going to Bed book. This book is really cute and helps them settle down for nighttime. And I just love the way she writes these books. I don't know about y'all, but some kids' books I think are kind of corny. I don't know. I just they kind of turn me off from reading them because of how corny they are. These books are really cute and done in a very playful, silly way, but also just real sweet. I don't know. So I like these books. Mooba Law is one of her most popular, so that book's really good. But also the Going to Bed book is awesome. Dinosaur Dance is a really cute one as well. And I think there's also a Barnyard Dance or something like that. I can't remember the exact title, but that one's cute as well. And then my personal favorite by Sandra Boynton is the Belly Button book. This book is super cute. We just love reading this one. So this is my favorite and probably the kids' favorites as well. All right, our next book is Grumpy Monkey. So Grumpy Monkey is just a really cute book. It talks about different emotions and dealing with being grumpy and how it's okay to be grumpy, but we also can be, you know, respectful about it. And it's just a cute book. And it's all about this monkey dealing with his emotions and his friends dealing with his emotions. And it's just a really cute book. And they have a whole series. So we had the Grumpy Monkey book, and I think we had Grumpy Monkey Party Time at one point too. So that's those books. Another classic is any Dr. Seuss books. My daughter really likes this Are You My Mother book because she's all into mothers and babies, relationships, but we love many of his books. We had like The Shape of Me, 10 Apples up on top. That one's a really good one as well because you can practice counting, which I really like in that one. And it even counts like forwards and backwards to give you a little bit more advanced skills. So yes, I love Dr. Seuss, so definitely check him out. I know that many of you probably already know Dr. Seuss, but maybe you haven't went and purchased any books by him. But if you haven't, you should, because his books are really well written and they really are introducing some great rhyming skills while still having that silliness that kids love. Our next favorite series for kids is the Little Blue Truck. So this is Little Blue Truck's Christmas, but we love all of the Little Blue Truck series. We're just starting to get into these because my son is big into cars. My daughter is more like, you know, into horses and girly things, so she likes these books too, but we just started getting into them now that we have a boy who loves cars. So Little Blue Truck is a really good series to check out. Okay, another book that we love. Now I know this book is probably more like a Halloween book, but we read it all the time because we love it so much. It is Room on the Broom. It is a super cute book. You can read it with the voices and all the things as well that really gets them excited. And it's just about this witch who's being very kind, sharing her broom with the animals and creatures that she meets on her travels. So a great way to teach sharing, a great way to teach being kind to others, and how when you put positive things into the universe, you'll get positivity back. So when you help others, they'll help you in return. So we love this book, Room on the Broom. I actually haven't tried the Gruffalo, which I know is crazy because I know it's how popular it is. So let me know in the comments if you like the Gruffalo and if it's something I should buy for them in the future. I've been meaning to get around and get it because I know it's so popular. This is the same author as the Gruffalo, but I just haven't yet. So let me know if you like the Gruffalo. Okay, next is this series. It says How to Train Your Dragon to Say Sorry. So this author has a bunch of these books about how to say sorry, how to say please. Oop, I'm sorry. How to, I'm not sure what else they have, but this is the only one that we've gotten. But I wanted to mention it because it does a really good job of showing how saying sorry is not easy, and sometimes it takes time for somebody to say sorry. So it's just a really cute book, and it's really a good skill if you are like struggling to get your child to say please or to say sorry or any of those things. You can check out these books because they have a whole bunch of them. I wish they had a picture here so I could show you all of them, but don't think they do. But yes, it's about this little girl, Lily, who is teaching her dragon to say sorry, and the dragon is having a really hard time with it, and towards the end, you know, finally learns how to say sorry. So it's a really cute book for teaching your child how to deal with those feelings. All right, next is this Who's in the Jungle book. So this one's just really fun because it's interactive, and our kids really like it, and I love the art in this one as well. So I just wanted to share it with y'all. It is pretty well loved, so there's parts of it that no longer work as well as they used to be honest, but it's really a fun book to read with your child. Any of these interactive books are really great, but I love the art style in this one as well, and just how fun it is to be silly and interact together as you're reading. So this is Who's in the Jungle. Okay, so next I'm gonna share with you my personal favorite board book, although my kids love it as well. It is a longer board book, so let that be a warning if you're looking for something shorter, but it's so fun to read together, especially in a French accent. So it is this book, Escargot, and it is by Pashka Slater, and Sydney Hansen is the illustrator. So it's a really cute book, really great illustrations. And like I said, it's just so much fun to read in a French accent, and we have so much fun when we read this. And it's also a little interactive as well, because it'll say things like, oh no, like I'm in my shell, say come out, escargot, come out and I will kiss you. And he comes out and you have to kiss him. So it has these like interactions as well, so it's great for like practicing following directions. And it's also really great because escargot, the main character in this book, is a snail, of course, and he talks about how he doesn't like carrots. And at the end of the book, he finds a salad with carrots, and he says, you know what, let's just try it. And he tries it and he likes it. And it's just, you know, if you have a picky eater in your life, which I know I do, this book is a wonderful introduction to showing them that it's okay to try foods that are new. So, really great book, Escargot, one of my favorites. All right, so this book is just a large book if you are struggling with introducing words, you know, and you want to practice words. We really like this First 100 Words by Pretty Books. It's just one of my favorite books with pictures and practicing first words. It's just, I love it because the pictures are large, they're easy to point to. You can play a game where you point and read it together. You can play a game where you ask them to find it. So yeah, it's just an amazing book. I will probably be practicing this more with my son, Ollie, because he is still learning how to talk. My daughter is talking constantly, so she doesn't necessarily need this. However, it would be really great for teaching sight words, first words, for reading. So I will probably break this book back out when she starts reading for the first time. So we really like this book. It's, like I said, even though it's a baby book, it can also be used for teaching them how to read. All right, so now I'm gonna get into the picture books. So I think that picture books, you know, you can read them at any age, but if you want a child to read independently and they're too young for it, then picture books, you know, are more something that you would have to put up so that they couldn't reach them down. But my daughter, who is 3, is fully able to read picture books and doesn't rip them out or anything like that. It did take time, I will be honest. We've had some books that we've had to throw away because she ripped the pages, and some of them it really broke my heart. But now she's fully at the age where she can read them now. So just keep in mind, I know age it's different for everyone. I would say like maybe at the end of 2 she was able to do it a little bit. I really can't remember, but I know for sure 3 was the age that she could handle a picture book and not rip the pages out. All right, so the first book that I'm going to mention for our picture books is Dragons Love Tacos. If you have not checked out Dragons Love Tacos, you need to. It's super cute. So this book is about some dragons who love tacos but hate hot sauce. And the character in the book is throwing a taco party, and he accidentally puts hot sauce in the tacos. So it's just more of a silly book, just a lot of fun. I guess it teaches kids just the importance of, you know, reading carefully and just being careful when you're following directions or any of those skills. And it also talks about how the dragons help clean up after they destroy everything, so building those skills too. So Dragons Love Tacos, a fun, silly book. Another book series we love, and this is more for the girls, is Fancy Nancy. So Fancy Nancy is a wonderful book series about a girl named Fancy Nancy, and she just goes through and deals with things in each book. And I love these books because they really teach great lessons. So this one, Mermaid Ballet, is about and how Nancy goes to, she's in dance and ballet, and I got this actually for my daughter because she had started ballet, and they are doing a recital, and Fancy Nancy really wants to be a mermaid, but the dance teacher doesn't give her the part of the mermaid, she gets the part of a tree. So she is pretty upset, and to make things worse, her friend gets cast as a mermaid, and she is dealing with a lot of thoughts and feelings about jealousy, but at the end, of course, she learns that it's okay, that being a tree is actually pretty awesome, and she just learns how to deal with her emotions. So I really like Fancy Nancy books. They always teach a great lesson, and I just can't say enough good things about them. I just really love their illustrations as well. Just a great book. All right, the next picture book is this book, Dear Girl. So this book is really a sweet book, all about being thankful for your body, thankful for who you are. I don't know if they have a Dear Boy one, but I would almost guarantee that they do. I feel like they have to. And I'll try to, if I see one, I'll link it below in the description. But these books are just so great because it's all about expressing yourself, and that be thankful for what you have. Like, thank you freckles, thank you moles, thank you red hair. So it's just all about being unique and finding people. Like, it just teaches so many lessons, this book. And just being, it's basically just all about being happy for who you are and thankful for who you are and thankful for being part of the world. So an amazing book. Dear Girl. Like I said, I would almost guarantee they have a Dear Boy, but I will find it and link it if they do, because I think I might actually have to buy that for Ollie because this book is so good. All right, we're down to the last two books. So the next thing I want to mention is these 5-minute stories. This one is the 5-minute horse stories, because if you saw what my daughter got for Christmas, you know that she is a huge fan of horses. But any 5-minute story books are great. They have so many different characters you can pick from. They have so many different interests you can pick from. So I definitely recommend these 5-minute stories and make it personalized to your kiddo. I know that they have like 5-minute Bluey stories, 5-minute Disney princess stories. We have that one. 5-minute Mickey Mouse stories. So whatever kind of character your child's into, you can find these 5-minute stories, and it's a great way to keep the reading unique, so it's not always the same, and it's a really good value as well. This book was $15, and there are tons of stories in here. So definitely recommend checking out these 5-minute stories to, you know, personalize your reading time for your child. All right, so the last book I want to mention is pretty unique. It is this website called Wonderbly that you can customize your books for your child. So this is Layton's Treasury of Nursery Rhymes. It's really a beautiful book, and they put your child in every little story. So we got this for her when she's a little younger, so she's probably due for a new one now. But they're just beautifully illustrated. They put her name and her picture that you customize online into the books. And they have many different choices. So I definitely think this Wonderbly is a great gift. and a great idea for your child. So check out this website, Wonderbly, to see if you can customize your child's book. This video is not sponsored or anything. I just really like their website and their books and everything they do. So if your child's struggling for reading, this might be a great strategy to get them to fall in love with reading because they're in the book. Okay, you guys, that is everything that we love reading right now in our house. So let me know in the comments below if there is a book that you would recommend. We love buying books in this house. We love going to the library to check out books as well. So we're always exploring new books. So if there's any recommendations you have, let us know in the comments below. I would love to have just a community of ideas to share together. Also, let me know if you're interested in seeing some older kid book recommendations. As I mentioned, I'm a fifth grade teacher, but I've taught fourth grade as well. So I would love to give you some ideas for that if you are interested. So until next time, bye guys. I hope you're having a wonderful new year and you're staying warm this winter season. Bye.